MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Now here it comes. In there, strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bellinger is in pursuit, but this will land untouched. Here's another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Next up for New York, J.D. Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Here's the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside corner, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Next for the Mets, Michael Conforto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And it's fouled away. Kershaw is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that...
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Jacob deGrom gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
So a full count now. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike three. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Mark, what's your take on them against one of the best starters in the game?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch, does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Lagares is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Peter Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 20.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. To 2-2 now. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Todd Frazier will be next. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Bellinger.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Ripped on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on the Todd father. Soft hands, big-time arm across the diamond, and former home run derby champion. And he's from Jersey. Don't hate.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater. And this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Stepping up now, Alex Verdugo. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Rosario takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Taylor behind. 0-2 the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Juan Lagares. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Tomas Nido. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the Mets pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing, and he pops him up. Seager into shallow left. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. DeGrom, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Now the 2-1. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Russell Martin now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. And now the bunt attempt from Kershaw, and it looks to be a good one. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Jock Peterson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jock Peterson becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled away. He's set the 0-1, and it's fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. 3 innings in the books, no score on MLB Network. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Davis. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Michael Conforto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Justin Turner. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Turner leads off second with nobody out. good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
So we got him swinging. Cody Bellinger is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Grounded up the first, and that is off the first base bag. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Dodgers leave 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Todd Frazier now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Settling in now, Adeiny Echeverria hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Echeverria stands at an even 6 feet tall. A right-handed batter and thrower is making a bid to make the All-Star squad this year with his strong season. He's currently the 2nd leading vote getter among second basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in 2nd place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Mets go down quickly. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Russell Martin's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Standing in, Clayton Kershaw. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Dodgers down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Now at the plate, Tomas Nido. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, Jacob.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Now batting, the left fielder,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Mets leave one. Still no score. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Jock Peterson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Just an absolute laser at that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. One and two. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. At the plate, Michael Conforto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
From the stretch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
To 2-2 now. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2 and another foul ball. And he got him. Here's Echeverria now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Again, Echeverria.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Here comes the go-ahead run. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. The tag, and he's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Striding in once again, Tomas Nido, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set. Here it comes. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hits this one hard the other way. Taylor's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in LA. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1.
Bellinger.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Here's Corey Seager. Here comes the first pitch.
Corey
Seager. And he takes ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit at third. Frazier is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center field.
Now in the box, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
For the Dodgers, number 17, Joe.
Striding in, Jacob deGrom. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here's another 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball, 1-0. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. Ball 2.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box, J.D. Davis. Rosario makes a move from first. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Rosario leads off second with one gone in the inning. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. So a runner at second, two down now. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Runner breaks for third, and now they've got him picked off. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner between second and third to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Up next to
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he's safe. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Mets have decided to challenge the previous
Okay, we're going to
play.
get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned.
David Freese will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Freese.
Called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Freese just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Kenley Jansen
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First offering on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. The 1-1 home is a bunt attempt, but he missed it. The 1-2 is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Peter Alonso. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside the throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Edwin Diaz comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 39.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jock Peterson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Falling for it, Conforto. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
To 1-2 now. Muncy at second with 2 down. The Dodgers down to their final strike. To the right side and through a base hit. Muncy isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for your...
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, I never thought they'd reach this milestone, but here we are, 26 wins in a row, tying the Major League record set by the New York Giants way back in 1916. One of the great all-time runs in any sport, and we're here watching it.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Mets jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jacob deGrom with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Clayton Kershaw pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
New York Mets.